Death Valley Clemson Memorial Stadium. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Clemson Tigers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Death Valley. The tradition is real. You touch the rock, you run down the hill, and it is a beautiful venue. Clemson has become one of the most difficult places to play in the ACC, if not college football. These fans are electric and dynamic. Call it Death Valley for a reason. This is where teams' dreams come to die. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Tar Heels offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Catch in the middle, it's Thurman. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
I think one of the reasons this offense is so dynamic in the passing game is they've got multiple receivers that can hurt you throwing it. First play of the game, they get a first down throwing it to one receiver. And now in the second play, they get another first down throwing it to a different guy. As a defense, you don't know which guy to double cover. This is going to be a real cat and mouse game for the rest of this one.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Quick release on the RPO. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like confidence.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
That's pretty good zone defense, man. Zone defense means I got eyes on the quarterback. And when somebody comes into my zone, I'm communicating with the other guy, and they pass it off and do a good job seeing the crosser, going to him, breaking on the football, getting the tackle, and now forcing the 4th down.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. The Tigers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Jay Hayes, last time out, scored a touchdown just under 100 yards in their victory. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Hayes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on 1st down. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Making side adjustments here. Using his legs, it's Hayes. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. Clemson is quick to the line. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Just got to finish the play. If you're the wide receiver, you got to look that one and incomplete it. It's a bad drop.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Haynes. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down.
It's something you'll see this week. Getting this running back going will step number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this 1st drive.
The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Creates a look. Could be an out. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Reads it, fires complete. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And they're going to put them balls on
Really
him.
good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
I know, he's quick to throw them balls.
Bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive.
Quick to throw them balls on your face.
Didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense just didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Tigers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. They'll give it to Johnson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The run inside. It's Haynes. Might have a chance. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Davidson. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense got it through on the run. Racing down the left side. The 20. Inside the 10. Takes it in. Touchdown Tar Heels. Extra point here will tie the game.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Through the air, it's Denson. Using the quick game. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
You know, Clemson football is at its best when they've got that guy at the helm that can be a playmaker. And Cade Klubnik had some of those flashes, right? Like going to the college football playoff the year before. But Clemson returning back to humanity a year ago. Not a good season for them. And Jesse, they didn't go out and get the 5-star commit in the portal. They didn't go out and pay a lot of money. They believe in developing it through high school and the guys they brought in.
Is it the guy, though? Because you mentioned it, David, and you're so right. When they had Deshaun Watson or they had Trevor Lawrence, they were the guy. They were the guy that took this offense, took this entire team to a national championship caliber level. They were true alphas at the quarterback position. Now we're going to find out if this new guy is the guy.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Haynes. Maybe some room here. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Running the red zone. It's Haynes.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being kept sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackle.
Makes the catch, and he's free. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Clemson. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did.
Oh, no, me. OMG. Oh, my God, girl. So, your Netflix account, they got my name on it, under my, profile, watching, oh, boom, I see something. Married at First Sight on Netflix, cool. So it's season 18 that I never saw, they came out last year. I watched it from Chicago. It was a dude, he was from Houston though, but he moved to Chicago. Almost me. The way he treated that black girl on that show, and they call her aggressive. Oh, he did her so bad. Oh, money, he did her so bad. And like the girl who his wife was, and the other black girl on the show, they was like, to call a black girls aggressive, like, this spirit, like, because that's all we've been able to told our whole life. Then she's a dark skinned girl. Oh, Monique. Oh, Monique. Oh, Monique. And then he was dogging her. He was talking to her so crazy. And I was like, girl, stand up, say something for yourself. And girl, one day, that bitch snapped. She snapped on his ass. And she told him, she looked at his ass, she said, never been motherfucking aggressive. I bet she hates him. I said, man, he was just like, he's like, she was like, with your stupid ass clam suit on. He was like, he ain't gonna sit at the table with her. He don't want to sit next to her. Like, he's not gonna be disrespected. After he did Monique out, bro, Monique, after he disrespected this, oh my God, Monique. It would have pissed you off. You know how you be. It would have pissed you. And then she was like, he claimed that he's so woke about himself. So she like to use the word aggressive. It's just crazy. Oh, Monique. Oh, girl, I'm gonna tell you, I stayed up to 6 o'clock in the morning watching it. I had to finish the season. I could not go to sleep. I had to finish it. And then, girl, first time, and then the first thing ever in this season, I Love Island, married first time, they never had to. Girl, why two couples cheating? Girl, yeah, yes, girl. Let me see. It's heavy. Let me see. He had to see who I. Uh-uh. Like ground hot. Yeah, you gotta be careful if it ain't too hot, it'll kill his thing. What happened? What happened to KJ? You know he cooked up a song. Like, I've been trying to figure out why that season did not get so much talk on TikTok. You got me sideways because my camera, because my little thing is sideways. Yeah, you got me long ways. Now you have me long ways. Oh, you have me up sideways. I don't know why. It's the fact that he knows that.
You've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around.
I did not ever want
Off the play fake on
and
first
I went
down.
as long as I
Got
could,
his man
but it just
downfield.
let you down.
And
And
he's
my
loose.
head let,
He's
my
at the
brain let
20.
me down.
And
Because
he
you never miss
just
a game.
kept
You know,
running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
as physical
Touchdown,
as you
UNC.
played the game.
Quick
Because
strike
your
touchdown
job
comes out
was
and jumpstarts
physicality,
the offense.
and a lot of it was intimidation.
We see this in
Because
college football.
I've heard
So
you, I
much
will kill you.
explosiveness and
And you
firepower.
literally
We
like,
get
yeah, if I get hit,
high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
I told him I
Coming
was
out
get him,
with
and I
it,
really
it's
tried.
Brown. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
So what did you? At what point
They've
you say,
got a little
how far
time
is
here to
far
put together
enough
a
as opposed
productive
to
drive late in the half.
well, I think I
Trying play
realized
action.
that playing
And it's
linebacker,
incomplete. If you're going to
and
take
if
a
you're
hit
playing
like that, you might as well hang on to the
99%,
ball.
You know, Coach went over
Plenty
your
of
You're
work
gonna
to
be
do
average.
here on second and long.
you know, there's that
Running
line
inside.
where,
It's Johnson.
you know, I wanted
Strong
out.
run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6.
I didn't want to be
I'd
at
love to see this on
95,
offense. Early in
90.
drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short
So are
from the
you
21.
okay? So you
Back
two
to
from
throw. It's
15, but you
Denson.
be from 15 every game?
Makes the grab on the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. What a nice job to get
Alright,
through
they're on
progression
varsity. Shit,
and
keep it
find
the
your man
whole
open
game.
on the drag.
And you
Yeah,
can't do
varsity
that
now.
without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchup, push-ups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running.
Second down coming up. Back to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to take off. There he goes. What a weapon to have a quarterback that can run like that. They finally got him out of bounds.
Hey, he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. When I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the first down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The run inside. It's Johnson. Picks up the first down. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. A designed run for the quarterback. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Tiger.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, running back gets the give. North Carolina will call it second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Man, that D-tackle has an explosive first step. He shot right out of his stance. He was in the backfield and he was able to make the tackle for loss.
And the Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Quickly to the flat with a wide receiver screen. That is the final timeout for the Tar Heels. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses it.
Here's the pressure. A strike downfield. A big stop from this defense as they force a fourth down, and a decision coming right now. So now on comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And the Tar Heels will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. At the end of that last play, there is a Tar Heel down on the field and shaken up. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davidson. There's a crease.
What's the scoop of celebration? I gotta hit a motherfucker with that one.
Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you try to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Here's the give off the left side. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on it if they can stop him on 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got him. Breaks into the open. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Looks as if it's the junior linebacker who's still down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. It'll be 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. To the air on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. From inside the 10, here he comes. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. 2nd down now after the sack. Wants to throw. It's Edwards. On target. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Offense in an empty set. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going long. He's got it inside the 30. Off to the races. To the house. Touchdown, North Carolina.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. That's caught. It's Johnson. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. Using his feet.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Looking to pass. It's Denson. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set it up at the 41-yard line. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ship. Just making a play. They'll give it on the counter. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. Hard running there. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got a man. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Big kick here. Can crawl them ever so closer to that lead, and the crowd trying to rattle this guy.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Dropping back, it's Denson. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Sometimes the quarterback grabs the football so quick and tries to get out of his hand, rushes it a little bit on these quick throws. Sometimes they don't even grab the laces, and you could tell he just grabbed it, threw it a little bit too quick, and missed behind the wide receiver.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. And the Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Running inside, it's Davidson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Under fire. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
I'll tell you, when this guy's in a rhythm, he never misses. And you've seen that in this game. Very, very accurate up to this point. That time, though, a little bit out of rhythm, and I think that's why he missed that throw.
He gets it inside the 40, but he'll be stopped at the 39. Not wide enough to move the sticks, and it's 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on 4th down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's gone! And now the lead is extended a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics, and everybody wants to go for it and at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. Pulls it in. It's Thurman. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with this target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Looking downfield, it's Edwards.
Bro, what the fuck?
Firing to the right, complete. Turning it on. Oh, and the defense is
What the
chase
fuck
mode,
is the
and they
safety on
finally
there,
get down
bro?
to the 35.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Ship. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And they're featuring this guy all day long. Now he's over 150 yards. Great job by the offense. This is a matchup. I'm going to take advantage. He's taking advantage of it all game long.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
He'll set up to throw. He's got it. Two-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the fourth. Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
He'll do it himself on the draw. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Got all they needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
That's whole life.
I'm Jamaican.
You ain't black.
Then what am I?
Jamaican.
I'm black.
You Jamaican.
No.
You Jamaican.
There's a difference, huh?
It's a difference.
Okay, describe the difference.
If I go to
What color is my skin? What color is my skin?
Yellow.
Okay, and it derived from?
You white derived from black. You white derived from black. All colors in the color spectrum come from the color of black. But y'all have been classified as Jamaican. We still haven't been identified nor classified. We were just different color.
When I fill out a paperwork here in the States, it doesn't say Jamaican anywhere.
But black isn't. It's not a person. That's not a noun. That's more of an adjective. Describe me as being black. You have a name.